Right.
H5.
Go.
This monologue is called The Shooting.
Billy Brooke was across the table. I never eat with Billy, but that day I saw him just sitting there by himself, so I sat down. No, he doesn't have that many friends, so he's really surprised. We started talking about the food mainly, how bad school food is. And then I saw Billy's face go white. He has a hamburger in his mouth, and he just stopped chewing it and looked at me behind me with this wild look in his eye. And then I heard them.
The gunshots. I flipped around and they were coming to the luncheon. I had one of them before in study hall, and they had on the long black coats like the people on TV talked about. And they are holding these huge guns. Bullets are flying everywhere. And Billy flips the table over. And in a flash, he's behind it. Looking at Billy, so skinny and everything you wouldn't think of him being so quick to turn this table over. To turn over this table. But he did.
It was then I saw this teacher. I don't know his name, but I think he's teaching science or math, something like that. He's heading for one of the kids with guns. He gets really close, but they shoot him.
Girls start screaming. Girls start screaming. Everyone's running out of the cafeteria. And Bletch. I hear all this Bletch. Then I feel this hand. It's Billy's. He pulls me behind the table. And it was then that the guys with the black coats start running around and shooting everybody inside. And I'm sure they would have shot me too.
But Billy's got me under the table, and I'm screaming. But Billy's got me.
Billy's got his hand over my mouth.
Billy has got his hand over my mouth. He and they can't hear me over the bullets. And then they leave to go somewhere else to shoot more people.
Billy turns over the table. He grabs me to the work-in freezer, where the lunch ladies keep all the meat and stuff. And Billy throws me in there. Billy and each court, and he grabs some more kids. One girl's face is bleeding. Blood grazed her. And we 10 or 11 people are all crammed in this freezer. And Billy grabbed some tablecloths to wrap us in. And then he starts kicking the wall. At the time, I don't know why. Later there, I figured out it was that thermostat. He was breaking it so we wouldn't freeze. Then he slammed the door.
Everybody is just standing there. No one is saying anything. But Billy's grabbing boxes of frozen hamburgers, and he's blocking the door. And that's where we stayed for the next 4 hours. And when the SWAT team came, they let us out. And I got my first good look at the cafeteria.
It was crazy. All these bodies are lying there. Or these bodies just lying there. And I realized that I would be lying there too if it weren't for Billy. He didn't even know me or anybody else he had helped. I owe it all to him. If I hadn't sat with him, I would be dead now. 맞다.